There we go. Bottom right side, there he is, the blue Zerg, fighting for Team Clash. It is Reynor. Going for a spawning pool first. Haha. What a lad, what a lad. Alright, top left side. Another Zerg in the red colors. Sagu. ELAZER. I realized I had to wait halfway through, like, oh wait, he's gonna zoom in. Laser, yes. The joy of late night casting. Alright, there's another hatchery. Going for the hatch first. Reynor in a potentially pretty advantageous position, although we're not seeing any gas being taken, so most likely it looks like just one of those spawning pools you can gas, a safety spawning pool. The 6 circlings created here will be able to do a little bit of pressure, but it's not incredibly likely that I do much more than a little bit of pressure. Going up to 8 circlings. That spawning pool even behind the extractor. ELAZER being quite the greedy boy. Let's see if he's going to get punished. He does get to see the Zerglings marching across the map, so a bit of a heads up. Coming through, very important in these types of situations. Every second matters. You can start going through each step you want to take here already in your head. So you have a couple of seconds before those Zerglings actually start nibbling on your hatchery. Here we go. As we said, it's only 6 of them now. 2 more come in, so it will be 8. There's the drones. See how good Reynor is going to be able to micro this. Getting a good bit of micro going so far. And the drones in a bit of trouble. Have to evacuate again. Now there's Zerglings here for ELAZER as well. But a good capture from Reynor. Is he going to be able to kill those 2 Zerglings there? Looks like things are going to be secured already for ELAZER. A lot of lost mining time. As we said, that's probably most he's going to get. A little bit of pressure. ELAZER still ahead on workers. But of course, a lot of them haven't been mining for a little bit here. So, Reynor now going to start getting a couple more drones on that production time and kind of catch up on that remark. And same goes for these Zerglings, of course. Very unlikely that they'll do very much. It's a queen here on her own, together with the other queen. Nothing gonna happen here. 10 Zerglings versus the 4 Zerglings lost. Wow, that went a lot worse than I had imagined even. Didn't even realize he had sent that many Zerglings. Oh well. I guess you have him to lose him in the end. Little pawns in a game of chess. Which were an evil chamber. And a quick layer for ELAZER. Did I already say that? I'm not sure. Quick layer could mean he's going for a quick Aspire play here. But we're only seeing a single gas, so unlikely. Is the Roach Warren and the +1 ranged attack. That is seemingly where the attention is going to go. He's going to be a little bit desperate to deny the scout here. Is not going to be able to get it, is he? Did he? Oh, what did that Zergling see? We need to know. He didn't see it. Oh my god. What a tragic fate for that Zergling right there. So close, yet so far away. Though maybe Reynor could have some suspicions, of course, seeing the timing on that Roach Warren being as late as it is. Seeing no third base whatsoever for his opponent just quite yet. Only now going up. You should smell that there's something fishy there. That timing of that lair, but to be fair, ELAZER not quite making use of it, so there we go. Roach speed will be the thing he gets with this. So very quick Roach speed. Reynor, though, shouldn't be too far behind. And if he's quick with getting this upgrade started, he should only have a... What was it? About 10 to 20 seconds where ELAZER has this upgrade advantage. A very slim window that probably won't mean anything, but could mean the difference between, you know, losing either one roach or like 7 of them. For Reynor, at least. If he does take a bad fight at that time. Overseer came in for a look-see. Couldn't quite see what he wanted, I suppose, but did find a lot of queens ready to dart him out of the sky. Yeah, gotta be careful there, Reynor. Speed about to finish up for ELAZER. Your roaches will no longer be able to keep that distance. Just bring them all back home. Good call overall. Worker count slightly in favor for Reynor. I don't think it's been too impactful throughout this game, the difference there. So both players gonna casually going along the regular path, just more roaches. And assuming we're gonna get to see them try to go into the lurk attack later down the line. Transition, there we go, that's the word. I always like the patrolling overlords. It's just such a little thing, but you know, little things matter in StarCraft 2. Oh, ELAZER, quite aggressive here. Not quite sure if I like the engagement he's taking. He's got a massive arc against his opponent. And I suppose Reynor is not really in a position to fall back. Otherwise, he's going to expose his own Roach Warren and those 2 Evo Chambers. He's taking so many Corrosive Biles right to the face. And ELAZER is actually going to start breaking Mr. Reynor here in game number 1 quite successfully, quite quick. 1 point on the board for this red Zerg right here from Team Agu. It is the one and only Zoom in ELAZER. It's voice commanded, the zoom in parts of the game. Alright, bottom left side, blue Zerg, fighting for Team Clash. It is, of course, the one and only Italian man. Zoom in, please. Zoom in, there we go. Reynor. I don't know, it felt so nice when it happened. Just when I said it the previous time, I decided to try it again, and it didn't quite work. Reynor going for that spawning pool first once more. And I am once more not seeing any gas geysers being added into this production tab for Reynor. So going along the same kind of path. I guess, yeah, to be fair, in those ZVZs, it's a bit of a weird match to sometimes really follow exactly how someone died, right? Because it could come down to something as silly as just like, oh, I didn't know you were coming to attack me right now. I didn't know you were already prepping like 2 rounds of roaches, and now you're just, you know, barreling down the track to kill me. And that ends a lot of ZVZs, right? It kind of felt like that in this situation. I mean, Reynor just not quite anticipating such a amount of roaches to be coming at him that quickly, and was just kind of in the macro game where, you know, you're just trying to ensure that you won't fall behind on drones as opposed to your opponents, because you're just not getting your injects, or you're just not getting your new hatcheries built in time, or you get supply blocks, all that stuff, right? You know how StarCraft 2 works. We've all played it before, and if you haven't, well, give it a bash. It's free. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. 6 Zerglings. Will they manage somehow this time around? Get it. Get that Overlord in his cocoon. He will never expect it. Be hilarious if he just goes up and he has still the 3 Zerglings nibbling on his face. He just lifts the Zerglings up in the sky. That'd be a way to kill an Overlord. Alright, ELAZER a lot more prepared this time around. At the same time, he didn't quite get as many drones this time around. I mean, circling. Wait, what? Yeah, he didn't get as many drones, did he? The word count difference not that far apart this time around. Actually, a little bit of a favoritism towards Reynor there for a slight seconds or two. So yeah, ELAZER didn't have to pull those drones this time around. May attempt a less aggressive play this time if he feels less secure. Of course, as a ZVZ player, you will try to do more roach attacks and sudden all-ins, trying to catch your opponent off guard if you do feel like you're not in the best position to just rush to the late game with your opponent. And those types of other strategies could be quite valuable. And ELAZER, maybe that was it, because this time around a much different approach to the opening. Did not want to be bullied by those Reynor Zerglings again. Well, guess what's at his front door? It's more Reynor Zerglings. 2 Banelings, in fact, also participating. It's going to be a rough time breaking through 3 Queens and the Evo Chamber Roach Warren wall. But he's going to give it a go. He's going to go for a Dropper Lord or something? No, he's bringing the Banelings back. Alright, he just knows. Must have been like a moment where he came in, he saw that there was no wall just quite yet for ELAZER, and then he thought, oh, I could try to bring some Banelings in here, and then, you know, the second time you're there and you're checking, your plan is coming together, and it's like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, he did make a wall eventually. Well, that's a bummer. So you just kind of, you know, stop your plan, or you keep doing it and you fail, like I would do, probably, but, you know, smart player like Reynor takes adversity and just kind of runs with it. Which really is one of the best things about StarCraft 2, right? I would let you deal with adversity. Reynor could be like, but I practiced my Zergling Baneling micro for 2 months. I'm really good at the Zergling Baneling micro, and here we are doing a ZVZ. I want to do Zergling Baneling micro, and then ELAZER just builds a wall, and it becomes, you know, not really an option anymore, and it's like, oh, well, I guess I have to do something else. Can't always get what you want in the world, and learning about adversity. What a great way to learn such things, right? Being flexible with how you approach situations, coming up with solutions. What a game! All right, sorry, I'm geeking out about StarCraft too much. There is a pretty cool game going on right now. In fact, there's a lot of roaches for ELAZER coming through the bottom right side. Looking for a bit of pleasure. I don't think this is the... Well, there's still a good amount. A lot of Reynor's roaches not quite managing to participate here. Bigger area to fall back into. The Zerglings trying to manage their way back also. But this is a rough position right now. Reynor might be able to just barely hold on. Oh, that's more reinforcements for ELAZER though. That's a bit more than I had anticipated. ELAZER, is he just gonna break Reynor here for a second time in a row? With just roaches running across the map, bodies flying left, right and center. ELAZER did say he was tired, so maybe this is his way of being like, you know what? Screw it, we're doing it. This is the way I beat Reynor. This is how we're gonna take him down. 10 workers, just like that. ELAZER needs to back up a little bit though, wants to recuperate, replenish, rejuvenate the HP on all those lovely little roach boys of his, and then try to go for a round number 2 here. Oh, no, never mind. He's going to go with Mutalisk. That is round number 2, I suppose. Round number 2 being Mutalisk was not something I had paid that much attention to. Reynor might not be all that aware about the Mutalisk either. So far, it doesn't really seem to be the case, does it? He's getting the roach speed, roach +1. 6 more roaches. This could be the end, man. This could be really bad. I think you noticed just now panic spore crawlers being dropped down into the ground. Is it gonna be enough? Those Mutalisk getting closer and closer. Spore crawlers about to finish up. Here we go. Okay, that's reasonable. We shouldn't anticipate game-ending amounts of damage here anymore from these Mutalisk, but they're fighting pretty well against the Queens. They do be doing a lot of damage there. More Spore Crawlers finishing up around the area. Reynor. Does he have things in control still? Supply, we tell you no. And again, our head tells us it's Reynor. Of course he's in control, but so far, ELAZER definitely the player that has maintained the reins of where he is steering this game towards. It's a small batch of Mutalisk now ready to start eliminating all the Overlords out and about on the map. Reynor once again with his Roaches in a little bit of an awkward choke hold here. A lot of Roaches having difficulties getting the arc they need. Roaches for ELAZER starting to push forward. Missile attack +1 finally finishing up here for Reynor. Now it's a good fight for ELAZER, well timed with that upgrade advantage, but I don't think it will be enough unless it is. No, that is not enough Mutalisk, is it? They're coming back. Second attempt. I'm not sure where the Mutalisk were going before, but they're coming back right now. Reynor desperate to try and take him out with a couple of biles, not quite succeeding just yet. But still has those Spore Crawlers, so 4 Mutalisk will not be able to take out Reynor. That's got to be a sigh of relief for any Reynor fan in the audience, and Reynor himself, I imagine, as well. Here we are. Little calm period in this match. Reynor has got his... Well, he's definitely in a couple of knots right now. He is in trouble. Needs to get himself out of this sticky situation, and I'm not sure how. I'm not quite sure what you're gonna do. You have to turtle, but at the same time, you have to get some work done across the map. Maybe circling run-bys, anything of the sorts, anything you can muster, while still maintaining a big enough roach count so that ELAZER just won't be able to basically walk into you and kill you, which might be what's happening right now. Alright, there we go. There it is, actually. GG is called. ELAZER taking a 2-0 victory over Reynor. What a play. Just going for a lot of roaches, mixing in those Mutalisk as well. A little bit of an extra twist in the end. Very well done, ELAZER. Our third qualified player for today.